Hi, check out these words in Shona and in Ndebele. So, what do we call money in Shona? Mari. And in Ndebele, imali. Okay? What about a flower? Ruva. isiNdebele, iluba. How would you say farm or plant in Shona? Rima. And in Ndebele, you're going to say lima. Okay. How about grow up? Kura. isiNdebele sithini? Khula. Okay, what else do we have? Rora. isiNdebele, lobola. Here is the thing. There are a lot of other words, Shona other words, that become L words in Ndebele. Okay, so that makes it easier for you if you already know Shona. You're going to come across a lot of words that you can identify. Someone would be like, ingulube lay, and immediately you are like, you also call it ingulube, because in Shona we say nguruve, right? And guess what? You're not going to forget that word. You're just going to know it already. And so my point is, if you already know Shona, your learning curve is smoother than someone who doesn't, someone who's coming in. We've got students that come in and all they know is English. Maybe all they know is French. There are many people that want to learn the Ndebele language for many different reasons, right? So I'm not saying that you can't learn it if you don't know Shona. I'm just saying someone who knows Shona has a bit of an advantage because of the many reasons that I want to give you today. Okay, so the first one being the Shona R words that are equivalent to Ndebele L words. They make it easier for you to learn the language. All right. So let's pick one R L word, and I'll show you another thing that makes it easier to learn if you already know Shona. Okay. How do you say my flower in Shona? Ruvarangu. Right? How do you say your flower? Ruvarako. And it ko his or her flower. Ruvarake. And izo. Now look at this. In Ndebele, you're going to say iluba lami, iluba lakho, iluba lakhe. All right. There is a similarity there if you're noticing it. Rangu is lami, rako, lako. That's similar, right? Rake, lake. Even the way we say it, lako, lake, rako, rake. It's so similar. It's so similar. You just are not going to mess this up. So as you're learning isiNdebele, you need to take advantage of these things that are similar, that you can be familiar with. Because the more familiar you are with the words in a certain language, the easier it is for you to keep advancing with that language. All right. Are you waiting for reason number 3 why it's easier to learn isiNdebele? Let's get to it. Some Ndebele words rhyme with their Shona counterparts, right? They might not be using the same letters, the same syllables, but they rhyme. And if you listen attentively, you will be able to identify what they mean simply because they rhyme, right? For example, here is a Ndebele word, phandle. What do you think it means in Shona? It rhymes with the Shona word, phandle. Okay, what if I said phuma phandle? Buda phansi, ndizwa ka. Right, so phandle means phansi in Shona, outside. Right, how about phuma? You already know phuma means Buddha. Those words are rhyming, right? So as you're learning, you just need to be more attentive and identify these rhyming words and take advantage of them. Because once you know it rhymes with the one that you already knew, the Shona word, then it's easier for you to remember the word and use it. Use the words you're learning, use the sentences. That's how you keep getting better at any language. Right, here are more rhyming words between Ndebele and Shona. Right, listen to this. Munu, muntu, right? Except in Ndebele, you're going to say umuntu, right? But the core part of the word is rhyming. Munu, muntu, right? A person. What if you want to talk about a child? In Shona, you say mwana. isiNdebele, mntwana. They're rhyming, right? Then don't forget to put the U for Ndebele. You then say umntwana, right? Umntwana. More rhyming words. Nanga, tanga, itanga. Talking about pumpkin, aren't we? What if I said isipho? That part sipho. What? That's the Ndebele version. What would be the Shona meaning of that word? Chipho. And it chipho, isipho. Right, isipho. We also have questions that sound similar in Ndebele and Shona. For example, if someone said ubani, as a Shona speaking person, can you tell what the question is? Ubani, anizwe, right? Ubani, ani. So I need you to take advantage of learning opportunities everywhere you go, right? Find people talking, they're speaking in Ndebele. Try and listen sometimes. Try and listen, see if you can catch something. See if you can identify words that rhyme. See if you can read gestures, and body language to hear what's being said. Because it's not just about you hearing and talking, right? Read the situation. People are talking about someone, and then she did this and did that. And then someone is like, Uban. You're like, definitely she's asking, Ani, right? Ani. What about ngapi? If someone asks ngapi, isiNdebele, in Shona it means kuphi. And it where? Ngapi, kuphi, right? Kuphi. Another one that rhymes would be nini. In Shona, you say rini. And it when? Nini. Someone says nini. And you can hear the context at which it was said. It's easy for you to hear that they're saying rini. And is where? Eh. So, reason number 4, why it's easier to learn Ndebele if you already know Shona, is the way we talk about people, our relatives, and it. For example, in English, your mother's sisters, you simply call them aunt. Your father's brothers, you call them who? Uncle, right? But in Shona, you say bamnini and bamkuru, depending on whether the brother is older or younger than your father, right? Ndebele is the same thing. You're going to say ubaba omncane, ubaba omdala for your father's brothers. Same thing for your mother's sisters. Amayinini, amayiguru, ngesiNdebele, umamncane, umamdala. Right. So there's a similarity there. When you already know Shona, you come in and discover that it's the same thing. It makes it easier for you to relate with the language and learn it. All right. Reason number 5, why it's easier to learn Ndebele if you already speak Shona, is when we're talking about my things, right? In Shona, here is what you say, for example, chingwa changu, right? My bread. IsiNdebele, you're going to say isinkwa sami. How about my gift? Chipho changu. IsiNdebele, isipho sami. However, if you are talking about money, for example, what will you say? Mari yangu. Auntie, imali yami ngesiNdebele. My family, muri yangu. NgesiNdebele, imuli yami. So, I've heard many learners say this to me. They would be like, Ndebele is difficult. When do I know when to say yami, when to say sami, lwami? And I'm like, you're not realizing that it's the same thing in Shona, right? You just need to be exposed to the word. In Shona, you're saying changu sometimes, you're saying yangu, you're saying rangu, and it depends on the word. So Ndebele words have groups in the same way that Shona words have groups, right? Once you catch that, then you'll know that it's the same thing. You just need to find out the word learn them one by one as a beginner. For example, you already know iluba, ruva. We say it iluba lami, and then you now know isinkwa, sami. All the is words in Ndebele are sami. The same way that if you say chinu, changu in Shona, right? The chi words are changu. In Ndebele, the si, isi words, they are sami, right? So you learn them one by one. You hear someone saying, imuli yami, all right? You now know family is imuli. Same way that it's mori, neshona. But you now know that it's imuli yami, all right? So it's the same exact thing. Sometimes we say things like uncedo lwami, rubatsiro rwangu. You see the similarities there. Okay, awesome. Then we also have animals, common animals. Let's hear their Ndebele words and their Shona words, right? Huku, inonzichi, inkuku. They're rhyming. Huku, nkuku. Right? How about mbudzi? Imbuzi. Angithi. And what else do we have? Nyoka. Inyoka. Right? Nguruve. Ingulube. Komombe. Chimombe. Inkomo. Angithi. So you've got all these similarities happening between Ndebele and Shona. All right. If I say to you, vula impombi, can you guess what I'm saying? Vula. Vura. Vura pombi. Andizo. How about vala impombi? Close the tab. Vara pombi. Okay. Vula ngesiNdebele vura. Vala. Angithi. Also rara. Lala. Hamba uye lala. Can you guess what I'm saying? Enda unorara. Andizo. So this is all these reasons are meant to show you that it's easy for you to learn isiNdebele. That's basically what I'm saying. It's easy. People keep saying that it's not easy, but once you put your mind to it, once you expose yourself to it, open yourself up to the language, you will discover how much easier it's going to be, right? So many ways that I can think of. For example, mahumbwe. In Ndebele we say what? Amandlwane. That's similar, isn't it? No, it's not. That one is not similar, but you get the point. So asiqhubeke ukufunda isiNdebele.